Want to get rid of those grimy frets? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you a trick that lets you go from grimy and gross to mirror-like and feeling like butter. It only takes a few minutes, so let's get to it. I do this every time I change the strings or set up the guitar. It just makes it feel amazing and it looks great too. So the first thing we want to do is mask the body and the pickup of the guitar. We want to protect it from the sandpaper or the micro mesh. Just want to do right around the end of the fretboard, just in case we go off. Okay, now what we'll be using is the micro mesh. So it ranges in 1500 grit all the way up until 12,000. And with the micro mesh comes this little sponge. And what you want to do is take the micro mesh and wrap it around the sponge, hold it on both sides, and then on an angle, you're just going to run it back and forth, up and down the fretboard. Now what you probably can't see is that I'm working from side to side as I'm going up and down. So I'm following the curvature of the fretboard so that all the way across the fret it gets nice and smooth. Then you want to repeat this for each grit until you get up to 12,000. By that time your frets will be nice and shiny and your fretboard will be smooth. The really awesome part about using this technique is that you're sanding with the grain of the fretboard. And since you're doing that, you don't need to mask it because you're going with the grain. However, you would want to mask it if you had a finished fretboard. So here's what we started with. Pretty tarnished. And here's what we just did. Look at that. Shining beautifully. Now all we have left to do is do this part of the fretboard, obviously. But then we'll oil up the frets so that fretboard will get all nice and conditioned. And these little marks here just go away because that's fresh wood and it just needs oiled up. Now the last thing we need to do is oil the fretboard with some F1 oil. Just put a little drop here. A little bit goes a long way. Just kind of spread it down the fretboard. All right, the fretboard's looking beautiful. Come check it out. Here it is. Look at that. Only takes a few minutes. So now we'll just remove the tape and we're ready to restring this guitar. And there you have it. That's how you polish your frets in only 5 minutes and get your fretboard looking amazing. Thanks for watching. And if you're having trouble with your guitar, then you need to download my free guitar troubleshooting guide. It's an easy to understand, step-by-step guide that'll walk you through the process of how to diagnose and repair your own guitar. You can get this guide by clicking the link in the description. Keep your guitar rocking. I'll see you on the next one.